And at the same time as that game, over in the Meadowlands, where we saw CJ Stroud get knocked out yesterday, the Jets with a big win over the Texans to keep their slim playoff chance alive. Now it's up to the Giants to see if they can pull an upset as well. It's all in front of Green Bay right now. The Rams went and lost to the Ravens yesterday. Minnesota, even though they won, they beat Las Vegas 3-0. Seattle lost yet again. So it's all in front of Green Bay. The playoff is right there for the taking. The NFC South, Tampa Bay is in charge now, but those teams have 6 and 7 losses already. Green Bay's on a 3-game winning streak to include a win over the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. The Giants, 4-8 coming into this game. They still have a chance to make the playoff as well if they win out. Saquon Barkley, quote unquote, we in this motherfucker, so to speak, unquote. But what do we have? Tommy DeVito, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's played commendably over the last couple of weeks. But when you peel back the Giants and you look at this, even though they're on a 2-game winning streak, which is great since they were 2-8 at the start of this winning streak. But you look back and those 2 wins are against Washington, who they swept, and New England, who they beat 10-7. So in that, in this season, we've seen them lose to the Jets. So the Giants have no wiggle room, no room for error here, right? So Green Bay started off the season losing 5 of their first 7. As I mentioned, they're currently on a 3-game winning streak. Jordan Love, who, if you've watched Sports Reports as ordered, you've heard me lament about the amount of turnovers that Jordan Love has. But to be fair, during this 3-game winning streak, he doesn't have any interceptions. His last interception was 4 weeks ago against Pittsburgh. So Jordan Love seems to be turning it around. Maybe LaFleur is simplifying the playbook a little bit, playing to his strengths. I don't like Christian Watson being out tonight, with the hamstring. I feel like against the Giants, he would have had a big game. So can the Giants generate pressure? Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm calling on you. Dexter Lawrence, I'm calling on you. Can you get through and make life rough for Jordan Love? Now, with that being said, Jordan Love has that rapport with Romeo Dubes now. My guy Aaron Jones, in and out of the lineup all season long. I feel for the guy. I remember last year when I was playing fantasy football, I gave it up. But when I was playing fantasy football, Aaron Jones, I was just frustrated because Aaron Rodgers just kept throwing the damn ball and wouldn't get him any points. Now, Aaron Rodgers is gone. You would think Aaron Jones get more rushes, but he's been hurt all year. So enter A.J. Dillon, who has been up and down. So the Giants, if they can generate any pressure tonight, they do have a chance to win this game. They do. I'm excited for this game, not just because I'm a Washington fan and I get to watch the Giants lose probably, but, this is the first Monday night matchup between these 2 great franchises, classic franchises since 1983, back when I was 2 years old, do the math. For Green Bay, as I mentioned, Minnesota, Joshua Dobbs got benched yesterday in favor of Nick Mullins. So if Green Bay loses this game, then I don't want to hear any talk about the playoffs. I don't want to hear any talk about turning your season around. If you're going to make the playoff, this is the type of team that you're going to beat. Now, we talked about Miami and Tennessee a few minutes ago. This is what Miami lived off of, is beating all the teams that are under 500. Green Bay, it's right here in front of you. How bad do you want it? So I do think that the Giants will keep this close. So I'm going Green Bay 20-13.